Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'll be sharing you guys my little contraption behind me there for dealing with mosquitoes. So I will admit, I kind of went ahead and built this out of anger. I built this a while back when mosquitoes absolutely ravaged all of my locks except for a single calf, so I couldn't breed with them anymore and I had to go through the whole process in finding them and retaming them, and I took that whole experience personally. So today I would like to share with you my permanent solution for dealing with mosquitoes around your base. So this is what my little contraption looks like. Nothing fancy. I just prioritized efficiency and cost effectiveness really, since you want to build these on the outskirts of your base so that any mosquitoes get attracted to these as opposed to your locks, if that makes sense. The most expensive bits here would be 2 pufferfish, an egg, because there is a hen in there, which attracts the enemies, some bronze nails, a splash of fine wood, and then some regular wood. And that's about it. Now, to give you guys a quick example, and by the way, the sound of mosquitoes is my new favorite sound in the world, but this is what it should look like, and this is how it works. So, they get attracted to the hen on the inside, try and get above that, and then they get impaled by our pufferfish there. Sometimes it can take a while, but they always end up in the middle there eventually. And then along with that, I kind of thought, why stop there? So I added a second bit here, and that's what this architecture around here is for. These are outside bits, so that this is the shortest point of entry towards this hen. And we have our second pufferfish there, because fullings are annoying as well. So I thought, yeah, let me just go ahead and make this able to handle fullings as well. And this is what that will look like. So yeah, that is the shortest point of entry. They will always try and enter from that side, which is where our fish of death will be. They do sometimes panic and run around in a frenzy, but they always come back. They always come back eventually. So you gonna make it? Nope. You did. Okay, cool. So yeah, so this kind of doubles as a passive income, I suppose. So you'll farm these needles, gold, and this black metal as well. Which is why I recommend building yourself something like a campfire or some kind of different player-based structure, so that the drops in this area never despawn. Sweet. Alright, let me go ahead and show you guys how we build this bad boy. Go ahead and flatten some ground, and remember to build these on the outskirts of your base, because they are sort of like a, you know, a turret defense system or something. And then from there, let's get to the build. Simply start by building some of these one by ones, like so. Excellent. Second, add a tiny bit there. And then from here, this is where you'll add your egg to start with. So a single egg right in there. Let me take that away. Don't need that anymore. And then we add a little hood on here. Like so. Perfect. Next up, let's add a tiny bit, or actually we can add one of these. This is temporary, by the way. But just this there, and then add yourself a roof. If I can find it. A roof there, and then add yourself a simple campfire or any fire source really nearby. So then with that there, take this off, just inspect your egg, that it is warm. Yeah, it's warm. And then just wait for this to hatch. While this hatches, I'm going to go on with the rest of the build. So, pop that there, leave the fire going, and then from here we need to add a second layer, that bit that I pointed out. We need to thicken the walls around here so that this is the smallest or the nearest point of entrance right here. So to do this, add some of these. Try and freehand place them right against this wall there, like so, right in the middle, so it's even, like that. And then we just add these around. Just let them snap, nice and easy. Like so. Sweet. Now then, add one of these right here. Okay. This is where our pufferfish come in. And be very careful. This is a guide. So, with this one here, add one of these, an item stand. Add it right on the edge here. If it's too close, this will kill your chicken or your hen on the inside there as soon as it matures. So add it right on the edge right here. And first pufferfish, deploy. Right there. I can't take this roof off right now. But what we'll do next is we'll add a beam here in the middle. Let me wait here for a moment. I'm just going to wait for our hen, well, for it to hatch. And then for the chicken to turn into a hen. And then I'll add the final bit. We're nearly done with this, actually. Okay, enough time has passed. Fire's also burned out. So there should not be an adult hen in there. There it is. Perfect, just like that. Pop this little lid on top there. Destroy this, we no longer need this. And then we need to add one of these. A wood 1 meter beam across. Did I just say 1 meter or 1 meter beam? Right here. So let's try and align this. So just freehand place this right there. Try and get it as symmetric as possible. And that should be fine. At the very top here, add another item frame. This one in the middle, once again, as much in the center as you can. And then pufferfish. If you've done this wrong, your hen will now die and explode. So yeah, just be careful. That can happen. But that is the whole thing done, basically. Sort of looks like a toilet, unfortunately. But think of it as a death toilet, okay? Now let's go ahead and test this real quick. Let me spawn in some DEATHSQUITOs. Not goblins, DEATHSQUITOs. Just like that. Make sure that this does work. I was just about to say, how's he hovering right there and not getting hit by this fish? So yeah, this is basically what will happen all around your base. They'll simply get attracted to this, as opposed to our precious logs. And get the fate that they deserve. Which is that. Cool, okay, so test successful for DEATHSQUITOs. Let's test it quickly for some goblins. There's some 2 will be fine. Honestly, to get it to work with fullings is the easier part. The DEATHSQUITOs are a bit tricky because they are airborne. Still a satisfying thing to watch, though. Splendid. Alright. As you can see, test successful, and that is working. You are now the proud owner of a death toilet. Alright. Just gonna sit down here, enjoy the sunshine. But yeah, that's this done. I hope you guys found that useful or entertaining at least. Go ahead, use that, you know, if you have got a base in the plains, that sort of thing. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it, or if you do end up decorating this, or even taking this idea and making your own, like if you have any improvements, go ahead and do that. Let me know. I always enjoy seeing other people's builds in any case as well. Apart from that, have yourselves a wonderful day. This is Zerger saying, take care, goodbye, and cheers.